Hello, welcome to another video here on my YouTube channel. I had a question from somebody via Instagram who was asking about salt and cravings. They say that they eat a lot of fruit, but they tend to always crave salt. And they wanted to know our thoughts on salt, how we view salt and what we use. So let's get into that in this video. Thank you again so much for joining me today here on YouTube. If you like videos like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And we've got one of the biggest sales going on right now. We've got 60% off our ebooks. We also are part of the plant-based bundle where you can get over $460 worth of our ebooks and courses along with everyone else's stuff for 50 bucks. So I think the whole bundle is worth over $3,600, but $50 gets you everything in there. Or you can use code RAWFOOD60 to get 60% off our ebooks in our store. So either way, whichever one you want to go with, check them out if you've been interested in getting any of our ebooks. In the bundle, we will have our hand salads wrap ebook, so you can learn how to make those delicious, awesome wraps. We have so many, there's 34 wraps in there. So there's like the coconut breakfast burrito wrap, there's the green goddess wrap, and the pizza wrap. There's lots in there for you to choose from. You also get the taco ebook to make those amazing tacos and the sauces and the salsas and the guac and the taco grounds, all that. Party food is appetizers that you can make over the holidays for your friends and family. Holiday Menu 1 and the brand new Holiday Menu 2. These are step-by-step time-stamped meal plans, like basically for a feast. So that helps you to get them all done by 6 p.m. at dinner time. Make It Raw 2 you get, that I wrote with Chef AJ. You're also getting, and this is all for 50 bucks, Checkmate Your Cravings video course, Microgreens video course, Kitchen Essentials for a Raw Kitchen video course, as well as the Alive Sprouts book, Nate's Dude Food, and the Nice Cream book, all for $50. So get all 12 of those plus everyone else's stuff for 50 bucks, or use code RAWFOOD60 and get 60% off anything in our store. There's also the yoga bundle that I'm part of. So if you're interested in yoga stuff, go check out that bundle. That one's also $50. And there's also sales on the Excalibur Dehydrator, the Freeze Dryer, the Osea skincare, the vegan skincare line that I really, truly so love. They have an amazing gifting thing going on right now. So go check it out. Everything is in the description box below. Head on down there and see all the sales that we have going on. But let's talk about salt and craving salt. So sodium is essential in our bodies. We need it, but we should be getting the vast majority, if not all, of our sodium from our fruits and vegetables. And it's easy to get a fair amount of sodium, especially if you're eating a lot of greens and vegetables and sprouts and stuff. So we feel that an appropriate amount of sodium to consume in a day is anywhere between 500 and 1500 milligrams. Now, the average consumption in North America is 3,400 milligrams a day. And it could be higher now, but that's the last time I saw it. But 3,400 milligrams of sodium a day people are getting in the foods that they're eating. And the RDA is 2,300. So we like to stay well below the RDA if we possibly can. So again, anywhere from 500 milligrams to 1,500 milligrams, we try to stay within that range, typically under 1,000. Around 1,000 or a little lower is where we like to hover and stay. But if we have a little extra here or there, it's not that big of a deal. So that said, I've had so many people also ask, what types of salt or salty things do you add to your diet? So we love miso. Miso is our top choice because, and we use soy miso. You can get chickpea miso if you want, but the soy miso specifically, and this is a video that I watched that Dr. Greger did, He talks about how the soy in the miso kind of counteracts the effects of sodium in the miso. So we get an organic soy miso that is a low sodium. So if you can find that, awesome. If not, not a big deal. And there's different kinds of misos. There's like the lighter misos, which are kind of more sweet, a little lighter in flavor. And then there's the darker misos, which are a little stronger in flavor. So you can use really any of those. It really depends. You could try different kinds if you want. But again, there is a chickpea miso. I know Miso Master has one, and there's a couple smaller companies, usually at farmers markets. I've seen quite a few different chickpea misos. Amazaki Co has one. Mido's Miso in Oregon, if you're in the Medford, Ashland area at the Rogue Growers Market. There's a girl there who sells a chickpea miso. So they do exist, they are around, but that's probably our main source of sodium that we add. We really don't use salt. I don't even know when the last time we put salt on anything, because we don't do that. We just like to add the miso to dressings or to sauces and stuff. But also we do use a small amount of coconut aminos. We used to use a lot more coconut aminos, but since we have switched more to using more miso, we don't use as much coconut aminos as we used to. And ferments. Obviously, we do our own fermenting. We make our own kimchi, our own raw pickles. We make our own fermented vegetables, like fermented carrots and stuff. It's basically just water and salt. So that's the only time that we really add salt to something. And it's not like we're drinking the brine. We're only having a little bit of that, and it's really not that high in sodium like it would be if we were eating a standard North American diet or even getting the RDA. So we're still under the 1500 milligrams, even if we're adding a couple tablespoons or like a pickle here or there. It's still not that high in sodium. So those are some of the things that we add into our diet. We also do use shio koji and tamari koji, which are kind of like umami flavorings. The koji is actually what ferments the miso. So it is salty, and we'll use that every once in a while. We'll add that to salt, but we do those miso and shio koji more for the probiotic and the ferments. Obviously, all of those are fermented products, so we like to use that for the probiotic thing, and we don't worry too much about the salt. So that said, if somebody is on, say, like a higher fruit style diet and they feel like they're craving salt, it may not be salt that they're craving, because salt is a mineral. And usually having vegetables and increasing your greens, your vegetables, your sprouts, your microgreens, this can really help to satiate that salty, savory desire that we're looking for. Because like I said, salt usually comes with all the other minerals. So having something really mineral rich can be really helpful. And also eating really higher sodium fresh produce like celery and tomatoes. Those are some options that really provide a lot more organic sodium into the diet. So if you are craving something, don't think that it's because there's something wrong. Our bodies need balance. We need minerals, and minerals are very abundant in the vegetable kingdom. So again, greens, sprouts, veggies, they're really abundant in there. Yes, there's minerals obviously in fruit, but fruit is more vitamin focused, hydrating, and more calories. There's antioxidants and stuff too. But fruit is amazing, and we should be consuming a lot of fruit, yes. But so are vegetables, so are sprouts, so are greens. We need to equally value them in a balanced raw food diet so that we can get enough minerals into our bodies and satiate on a different level that fruit just doesn't always hit. So don't be worried about adding more greens, because they are so important. Plus, you're also getting the bonus of adding more fiber variety into your diet. You're adding more variety of antioxidants, especially if you're adding more cruciferous veggies, which are loaded with some seriously amazing stuff to help the body naturally detox as well. We detox 24/7, and the food we eat supports our body through that daily process. So we need to feed it and fuel it with a wide variety of different foods, fruits, and vegetables to get that. So if you are feeling more savory or you're looking for some salty stuff, go make a salad, have a really nice dressing. If you want, you could add like a teaspoon of miso into your dressing, and this can really help satiate on that level. I just really wanted to quickly share a story about myself with salt. And I have been in the raw food world for ever, it seems like. It's since like 2004. And I've been a raw vegan, following a raw vegan diet for over 9 years now. And I have at some points tried to do completely salt-free and very, very strict with that. And even at one point when I was doing the festivals, I think it was about 2018, I did the UK Fruit Festival, the Canadian Fruit Festival, and Woodstock. And at the festivals, I wasn't eating a lot of really mineral-rich or sodium-rich fruits and vegetables. And celery should have been a main staple in my days to help with that. But at the time, I was feeling really low blood pressure. And now I naturally have very low blood pressure. And if I go no salt, like no extra salt, no miso, no coconut aminos, no ferments, none of that, and I stick strictly with no salt, I feel my low blood pressure creeping up and I get kind of lightheaded. Even if I'm eating enough, even if I'm eating loads of fruit, I feel lightheaded. So after the festival, I had a little bit of some raw sriracha that had it was a fermented product, so there was sodium in it. And I had that with some avocado and some veggies, and I felt so much better after just adding a little bit of salt into my day. It really makes a big difference for me, and that is why I am not anti-salt. I am pro whole food sources like the miso or ferments or higher amounts of tomatoes and celery and stuff like that. So trying to get it a little bit more that way instead of having to add it and shake it onto your food, because I don't think that that's like the most ideal way to consume the salt. I'd rather have it in those other sources. But again, that's just me. These are just my thoughts, my opinions, and how I feel my best. And hopefully this can help somebody out there. Maybe you're struggling with these savory cravings. Maybe you're struggling with a 0 salt diet. And remember that as long as you're staying in that range, that's very, very, very low sodium in general. Considering the RDAs at 2,300, if you're eating 1,000 milligrams of sodium, you're still able to have a decent communication in your cells, because we have to have a proper sodium potassium balance. And we're eating a lot of potassium rich foods as raw vegans. Our potassium intake is crazy high. So balancing that out with a little bit of sodium here and there, I don't think is a big deal. So definitely listen to your body. And if you are craving a little bit more savory, have yourself a really big, nice salad. Put a little bit of sauerkraut in there. Have a little bit of miso if you want to. But those would be my suggestions and my thoughts. Thank you so much for joining today for this video. If you are looking for some of our recipe ebooks, we've got some amazing Black Friday sales going on right now. 60% off our ebooks with code RAWFOOD60, or grab the plant-based bundle, which is actually higher than 60% off. I don't even know, it's probably like, probably like 80% off our ebooks in the bundle. If you buy the bundle, you're getting 12 of our ebooks. You're getting the wrap book, you're getting the taco ebook, you're getting Party Food, Holiday Menu 1, Holiday Menu 2, Make It Raw 2, Checkmate Your Cravings video course, Microgreens video course, Kitchen Essentials video course, the Alive Sprouting book, Dude Food, and Nice Cream. You're getting all of those books plus everyone else's that are included in the bundle for $50. It's an incredible deal, definitely more than the 60% off. But if you wanted a couple of our books that aren't in the bundle, you can enjoy that 60% off. Code is RAWFOOD60, and all of the links to all the goodies are in the description box below. So go check it out, see all the cool stuff that's going on right now for Black Friday, and we will be back tomorrow for another video. Mwah! I love you all so much, and fruit on. you.